Everyone dreams of wealth, money, and success, but only a few actually achieve it. Let's have a chat about your relationship with money. How does that sound? Let me start by asking you something, and I want you to be upfront. Ever wondered why some folks seem to hit it big while others are stuck in a cycle of debt and bills? Does that pattern ring a bell? And why do schools focus on teaching stuff we'll likely never use, but skip over practical money skills? Imagine if you'd learned those essentials. Maybe you'd be well off by now. Get ready to uncover the real deal about money, going beyond just saving and investing. We'll explore personal finance, entrepreneurship, and more. Are you set to shift your perspective on money? Let's start with a simple question. Is money inherently good or bad? We often hear that money is bad, but it's time to rethink that idea. You might think, I don't want to be dishonest or greedy, so I'll stay poor. But money itself isn't good or bad, it's just a tool. What matters is how people use it. You can spend money on harmful things or use it to help those in need. It's all about how you choose to use it. How often have you heard that rich people don't make it to heaven? I've heard that too. So you might think, if being rich means not getting into heaven, then I'd rather stay poor, right? We need to rethink our assumptions because many wealthy people are actually hardworking and honest. That's why so many people trust them. They've earned that trust. Would you want to do business with someone dishonest? Probably not. So why do you think people generally trust the wealthy? Because they tend to be trustworthy. Of course, there are wealthy individuals who are dishonest and make their fortunes in illegal ways, but that's not the norm. When the media highlights a dishonest wealthy person, it can give the impression that all rich people are like that, but that's not the case. So let's flip the script. I will be a genuinely honest wealthy person. I've come across both honest and dishonest wealthy individuals, just like I've met honest and dishonest people in all walks of life. It's worth reconsidering your stance because you're unlikely to become something you hold in contempt. If you have a negative view of wealthy people, it's unlikely that you'll ever become one. So, how about changing that mindset? And regarding the idea of whether rich people go to heaven or not, consider this. The Creator made everything. Do you think a God who created everything would want his children to suffer? We need to adjust our thinking on this because the God of the Bible is full of grace, love, and mercy, and he wants his children to thrive. Here's something crucial to grasp. Money should be in your bank account or your pocket, but never in your heart. Say it with me, my money needs to be in my pocket or in my bank account, but never in my heart. When used wisely, money can actually enhance your spiritual journey, allowing you to help those in need generously. Some people have such a narrow view that when they pray, they only ask God for their daily bread. But think about this. If God needs you to support a homeless person, what can you offer if you're only asking for yourself? If he wants you to financially support a missionary across the globe, how can you help if you're focused solely on your own needs? You're not selfish. You just might have a skewed perspective on money that needs adjusting. When you pray, ask God to bless your financial situation abundantly, so you can enjoy a comfortable life and also make a difference for others. We've already tackled two big myths, that all rich people are dishonest and that the rich don't make it to heaven. Ready to keep going? If you get it, drop a comment saying, I understand. Now, here's a key lesson about money. It doesn't tolerate disrespect. It's a fantastic tool when managed well, but a dreadful master if you let it control you. Master your finances, or they will end up mastering you. Be proactive about tracking and managing every cent that flows in and out of your life. Do you keep track of how much you owe each month for fixed expenses? It's important to get a clear picture and cut out any costs that don't make sense. Let's talk about credit cards, often seen as a financial nightmare for many. A lot of people mistakenly think of their credit card limit as extra income, but that's not the case. If you're using up your entire credit card limit and those charges exceed what you earn, you're digging yourself into a financial hole that could be costly. Whenever you use your credit card, ask yourself, do I really need this? I haven't met anyone who got into credit card trouble because they needed to buy groceries. However, I've seen many people fall into debt over impulse purchases like a new phone, a shiny new TV, or trendy clothes, things they didn't really need but bought on a whim. Some people are just natural spenders, and if you want to become financially successful, you need to address that behavior. If you're fine with staying in the same place, then carry on as is. Here, we often call a credit card a quick fix, something that temporarily makes life easier. For instance, if my car breaks down and a friend gives me a lift, that's a quick fix. Yes, many people treat their credit cards as a quick fix, but watch out, because what seems like a simple solution now could come back to bite you later. Our financial situation can be broken down into 4 levels, and understanding them can help you see where you stand. Let's dive into each level. Level 1. This is the most challenging. It's when someone earns their monthly paycheck but finds that they've spent more than they brought in. For example, they might earn $2,000 but end up spending $2,500. This mismatch creates immense stress and often leads to sleepless nights. It's tough and can even tear families apart. I've seen many relationships suffer, not due to a lack of love, but because of the constant money-related arguments. We need to be more serious about managing our finances. Level 2. Here, a person spends their entire paycheck. They manage to pay off their debts, but by the end of the month, there's nothing left, sometimes not even for a treat like an ice cream. They're getting by, but they're not thriving. They're just scraping through, and this approach needs to be addressed and improved as soon as possible. Level 3. This is an improvement over the previous levels. At this stage, a person earns their salary, pays off all their debts, and manages to save a bit of money. However, the challenge is that they often don't have a plan for their savings. Instead of growing their money, they might waste it on unnecessary items or leave it in a savings account where inflation gradually erodes its value. Level 4. This is the financial level I aim for everyone to reach. Here, you not only earn your salary, pay your bills, and save money, but you also make that extra money work for you. For example, before I became a millionaire, I used my surplus income to buy items for $50 and sold them for $100. By doing this, I effectively doubled my money through entrepreneurship. If you're not into entrepreneurship, learning how to invest is your next best step for operating at this level. To reach level 4, start by ensuring you have some money left over each month. Then, make that surplus grow. You might invest in stocks that have the potential to increase in value or in real estate funds. These types of investments can offer higher returns but come with higher risks. If you prefer something less risky with lower returns, consider options like treasury bonds. Check out YouTube for more tips on smart investing. Look for investments that are safe, profitable, and offer liquidity, meaning you can access your money when needed. I've got so much more to share, but I don't want this video to drag on. If you're interested in learning more, just drop a comment saying, "I can do it," and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Also, share this with your family and friends. Good advice is worth spreading. Right now, 2 videos are popping up on your screen. I've put a lot of effort into these, and they're packed with valuable insights for your financial journey. Click on one to dive into more great content.